Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here as they're forced to the half. On the ground, it's Miller. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Russell. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
You got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Trying to run, it's Miller. And they'll get him down that time.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Look at a throw on third and goal. Defense is coming after him. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down, and now a fourth down decision coming up. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, and 2-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they were able to make...
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Russell. He's looking deep here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Miller. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, it's 3rd down and forever. The defense is kind of sitting back in what I would say is like a prevent defense, just trying to avoid the big play, and it almost cost him. The quarterback checks it to his running back, and the running back shows you he can pick up a lot of yards. So it's 4th down, but at least it's a little bit more manageable.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Important second down play coming up. Now the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
To throw, it's Russell. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun handoff here. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. In the red area, it's Miller. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Trying for a fourth down completion. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, it's a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
This is one of the beauties of rushing free and dropping in. The quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affected.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. He shreds the tackle. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Back to pass. It's Russell. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 32 in punt formation to kick it away.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Takes the ball and heads to the left. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Hits into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Tackle at the 8 after the completion. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. If it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Here's the handoff, testing to the middle. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, the offense is trying to overpower him at the line of scrimmage, and it's not working out. The defense getting lower, winning the leverage battle. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. You got to think about maybe going through the air here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to chip shot from the right hash mark. He got it. The field goal's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he steps out after reaching the 30. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big gain for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
Looking to throw it on first down. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Now he's bringing it back. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Tie. Who's going to score? A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. Now look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. That's a third down play. They try to sneak it for the first. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
On the play.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option are there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
They're going to run it. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. the wideout goes in motion. To the air. It's Russell. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They go with a direct snap. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that.
Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Ncaa.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive at the 21. Now they'll run it on the toss. Throws a stiff arm. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you've got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
That's an important first down on that running play. And he drops back in the gun. Snags the quick throw. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Direct snap to the back. That's a strong stiff arm. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
You know, individually, this guy hasn't necessarily had a great day, but I'll tell you what, he's still grinding out these little yards, and here he picks up a 1st down to help his team try to find a way to win this football game.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Grinding away with a running game. And tackled after a small pickup there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff themes coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Now they call a run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They're going to run it here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Adams. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. They'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Russell. Looking to scramble. Trying to get the throw off. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.